It feels ridiculous to still be thinking about Cazador. He's gone. I'm here. I won. But I still keep reliving everything that happened, playing it over and over in my mind. Invigorating, terrifying, all of the above. I'm still trying to understand it, really. I came so close to losing everything back there. To losing myself. Back at the ritual, all I could see was the power on offer and the safety it promised. I was so blinded by it. Just as Cazador was. But you saw something in me. Someone else I could be. Someone who could break the cycle of power and terror that started centuries ago. You saved me back there. I may not have appreciated it at the time, but I do now. Thank you. You did more than that. You believed in me. Believed I was enough. Just the way I am. When I look at my future, anything and everything feels possible now. And I get to share it with you as a partner. An equal. You saved me from myself and let me walk a new path where I can be free. Truly, honestly free. This is a gift, you know. Thank you. I won't forget it.
Amicus animalis.
No one back home will ever believe this.
What is it, my friend? Minsk is an open book, with many pretty pictures. Ah, you come in search of stories. It is not yet time to tuck Boo in for the night, but very well. After our adventurings with the Ballspawn, Boo had had his fill of godly flesh. So, we returned to Baldur's Gate for a time. After all, in every city there is a sweaty underbelly, crying out for a virtuous scrubbing. None better to wield a brush than Minsk and Boo. Perhaps we rubbed some villain's rump a little too raw. This Minsk does not know. One moment we stood in the city's slums. The next, ambush! Then Minsk and Boo woke on the wide, with stone dust in sensitive places. The mind of Minsk was occupied with important matters. I was browsing a slum vendor's stall, looking for Boo's favorite nuts. And then I was stolen. For Minsk, those years passed as quick as a hiccup. It was long ago, then it is now. Minsk has lost many things. His witch, his mind, his home, his friends, his mind. But many good things remain. Boo is here. My steel is here. Jahira's face has more lines, but her tongue and wits are as sharp as ever. The city still clings to the hill. The sea still stretches on forever. And the stench of evil still makes Boo wish for a tiny peg on his nose. As long as that stench remains, no matter how old or young the world is, Minsk and Boo will not rest. We have! Is it not wonderful? To irk your friend so that she wishes to fill you with some crossbow quarrels, but knowing she never will for fear of hitting your hamster. There is no need for sweet words between companions such as we. Too often those are the weapons of flatterers and frauds. But she who will beat you about the head with the cold and pointy truth, that is a true Wicklaren. A hero is only as good as the friends they have at their back. This is why Boo favors this spot just above my buttocks. Minsk is honored indeed, but you have not the space, hmm? Minsk and Boo stand ready. Just tell us where to do it. Justice walks on 4 feet and sleeps in my boot.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you. Ooh, more.
Don't fall.
This one too. This is the third fountain I've tried.
You want a drink? This uniform's neat, isn't it? But why am I... Oh, wait. I had a shift at the counting house. Oops.
I'm off the clock, Ducarl. Or I would be if it weren't for this blithering idiot. If you've got business at the counting house, it's just down the road.
Auntie! Where is Auntie?
Have you seen Auntie? I need to find her before they come back.
Auntie has my baby! Where is he? Where is my baby?
Every kick the buttock, another step on the path. Wits and blades, always sharp.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
The hag must have worn half my wardrobe. Oh well. More for the fire.
Well, if it isn't the hag killer, if you're here to see how I am, don't. My crew has been acting like I'm bloody made from porcelain. I'm this close to kicking in a few teeth, just to show I've still got it.
I'm gonna scrub this place till my fingers are raw, and then do it again.
Unbelief of the man.
Only a couple of hundred.
Duke Gortash, bloody hells. Like that slimy prick gives a rat's arse about us.
Can't talk. I've to sort these supplies for the kitchens, or Grizzly will have me head.
beautiful red ale. The taste, the feel. How could I have doubted her?
If you're here to complain that the booze tastes like piss, I know. Anything else? And I didn't lift a finger to save her. It was like I was stuck in a fog, my mind addled from every direction. All I could hear was a voice telling me the captain was safe and well upstairs. Gives me the willies just thinking about it. Captain said you're one of us now, so far as I'm concerned, you're part of the crew, mate. Welcome to the Maid.
Slavery.
So, where are you taking me out of next port? I'm thinking expensive.
Nowhere, if you don't finish your drink and move.
You woo.
I had the joy of meeting Duke Gortash once. Well, I saw the back of his head as he passed in a carriage. But he had the most grandiose air.
Bibliophile.
Plenty of knowledge to be found in these books and scrolls, friend. That will stand to you long after the spent gold is forgotten. If a book's dog-eared, you know it's good. That's my rule.
He'll have our heads.
Now what? With ease.
moron. We can be fine.
Stories, get right here! Nice to see yous again. Today's edition's cheap, if you fancy it. Cool, thanks. Come back tomorrow for the next edition. Get right here!
Nearly there now. See the city. Up on the hill.
There is so much wrong with that name. Just joined, but are settling in marvelously.
Blood in the circus without Benji. Aww.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding dribbles?
Trito! Trito! I found it by the clown man's tent. Fought a rat for it and everything's. It's a one-of-a-kind hand with artisanal bite marks. It's worth lots. Trito! Trito! I don't know nothing about no dribbles. You wants it, you got to pays for it. Fine. I'll give it to you. For a discount. Ha ha ha! Yes. Oh, another sweet sale for Papa, the business lord. Enjoy your Trito. Make sure to not overcook it. Every sale, Papa 30. Papa sells good things. Trito. Trito. Yes, I has lots of stuffs just for you. Bye-bye now. Come back to Papa soon.
Stop you!
Lodge of the Society of Brilliance.
Something over there.
These spores. Could there be myconids in the Undercity? Oh, well met. I am the Society's leading expert on myconid spore telepathy. But I've had to delay my experiments. Run out of spores, you see. Oh, I miss them, those myconid spores. I don't feel quite right without them. Probably shouldn't have inhaled them all so quickly. Eh?
I'm compiling a translation dictionary so warring species of the Underdark can understand each other. It's an essential step forward. I wonder what Professor Limeleach really thinks of me.
Ah, a surface dweller. You find yourself in the cradle of all knowledge relating to the Underdark. The Society of Brilliance. Tell me, what can the Society do for you? A wonderful research partnership. I'm sure you'll agree. They are upstairs if you wish to share any theories with them. Yes, dear Lady Esther, one of our most reliable contractors. Though unfortunately, this particular request was too much even for her. I don't suppose you've stumbled across any Githyanki eggs during your travels. The Society will compensate you for any we purchase, of course. I assure you, forming any emotional attachment to the gift spawn is quite pointless. It will show you no such affection in return. Should you grow tired of your responsibilities, do bring the egg to me. I'll gladly take it off your hands.
Must remember, it's
The implications of my theory are significant.
Could there be myconids in it?
Once I publish my paper proving that it's just hyena mite infections that make gnolls so angry, I'll be famous.
My surface-dwelling friend, how long has it been? I am glad to see you well. I see your tadpole remains in its state of suspension. Your case has set us on quite the detour from our planned expedition work. We've thought about very little else. After observing the nature of your tadpole's stasis, we felt it wise to report back to the Society. Omeluum went out into the city to seek out further undeveloped infections like yours. But I have heard nothing since. I admit, I'm somewhat concerned. We are usually sticklers for updating one another on our progress. Omeluum believed the answer to this riddle lay within the city walls, and held some connection to the cult of the Absolute. I had the distinct impression it was intentionally keeping its hypothesis from me, as though even the theory would be enough to put me in danger. Why that would be, I can only theorize myself. It is rather outside my area of expertise. Omeluum is most likely safe and well, and simply absorbed in its work. However, it would put my mind at rest to confirm it if you happen across its path. Naturally, the Underdark provided us with some most unusual salvage. Plenty to keep an inquiring mind busy. There's a distinctly nethery air in this city.
What do we have here?
Something smells tasty. Easy.
Out of sight, out of mind.
I really think.
Mince waits. Boo watches. Mine. All right, yours, Boo.
Passionate about mineral ores.
Let's have some fun.
During what they call night, I
The long vowel shift. Fascinating.
Better to look evil in the eye, even if it be very small.
Keeping my head down. Don't mind if I do.
So much Underdark strife comes from vying for scarce minerals. I seek to invent new, easier ways.
Your tadpole's stasis is a most curious area of study. I will have much to share with Omeluum upon its return. Omeluum believed the answer to this riddle lay within the city walls, and held some connection to the cult of the Absolute. I had the distinct impression it was intentionally keeping its hypothesis from me. Why that would be, I can only theorize myself. It is rather outside my area of expertise. Omeluum is most likely safe and well, and simply absorbed in its work. However, it would put my mind at rest to confirm it if you happen across its path. Of course, I should get back to my research. There's a distinctly netherese tape.
Precisely the attitude that is ruining this city. No progress, no discipline, no consequences.
If this isn't important.
To think that I'm both brilliant and extremely attractive.
Your light fingers have attracted attention. It seems an explanation may be in order. Your words have only made you appear more guilty. The guards will be hearing of this.
I wonder what Professor Limeleech really thinks of me.
Aren't those stripes?
Research stops during war.
To make my next move.
Still as stone? I have had the practice.
Must remember, it's
About
in the
mineral
of the
ores.
throat.
No one stopped me yet.
Just sort he'll deal with. You will.
Surely you can't agree with how he's talking.
Enter, if that is your wish. Personally, I would advise you against it.
You're so adorable when you're thinking what to say. Well, now's as good a time as any. Nothing special, of course. You're only the first person who I truly care for.
Should have had another.
Going about their business. One red.
Security zone. Trespassers will be terminated without warning.
Did you hear the wave servants talking about a beast in Grey Harbor? If that's true, prayers are the least we can do.
The Wave Mother sees all. Even you.
The celebration is in the main chamber. Praise Umberlee!
I'm leaving you a nice fat purse, that's right, and my fate. Sorry, mate, no time to chat. Just here to make an offering, then leave. In and out, yeah?
Right. Darktide is the Umberlant holy day celebrating the late summer neap tide with the sacrifice of a black hippocampus.
As she deserves.
Can't chat. These offerings need to be stored before the next tide, or there'll be a laundra to pay.
Sing, sisters. Sing in Umberlee's name. Praise her for this most holy death.
Fish's piss. I loved Holly as much as anyone, but they've been wailing and praying for hours. My best pot for a bit of quiet.
Hands off the drinks.
We have enough to fill Grey Harbor. It's all for the funeral.
Time has come.
Oh, Umberlee, hear us. Umberlee, bring your daughter home.
Hear our prayer. Flood the world with your word.
I long for such a beautiful death!
Would that everyone knew. the Wave Mother's favor.
Sing, sisters.
Amberly hears us and rejoices!
Most holy death.
Feel the joy of Umberly lap against your soul.
Glorious Wave Mother, pour fury upon the beast responsible for this.
Heavens, what's the hold-up? I dare say the wait is shorter in the City of Judgment.
Rejoice, sisters, for Umberly has blessed her humble daughter with a pure death. Her lips blue with her kiss, her lungs full of her quenching word. Umberly's mercy saved her from a slow, sinking death in the beast's shadow. How dare this beast sully the safety of Grey Harbor? We will find its master and send him struggling into the bitch queen's embrace. Not a sweet sleep like Holly's, but a suffocating flood of fruitless garths and bursting flesh. You, supplicant, what tribute do you bring to honor the Wave Mother's fallen daughter? Then you'd better have a good reason for approaching so brazenly. Yes. Thank the Wave Mother. Blessed Umberly saw fit to spare her an ignoble death. But her passing was not as the Wave Mother intended. It was a beast who took her life. An unnatural one whose very existence is an affront to Umberly. A wretched metal monstrosity hewn by hubris. A rusting pollutant that bleeds black blood into Umberly's pristine waters. The Queen of the Depths is generous to those who serve her, and her favor is far less deadly than her wrath. Find the master of this poisonous beast and slay him. Then one of her most precious gifts shall be yours. That privilege is not yours to earn. The beast struck Holly while she was swimming in Grey Harbor. She was found by some fishermen. We haven't found its lair as yet. Perhaps you can find where the beast takes its slumber and skewer it before it wakes. Salt kiss your brow. We await your return and the Beastmaster's demise. Rejoice as the Wave Mother welcomes another daughter to the deep wilds. Know that we too shall gladly follow when our time has come. Furious and merciful Umberly, hear our prayer. Flood the world with your word. Subsume us utterly.
Stop! These are the Flood Tides chambers. You've no business here, Flotsam. You'd better have a very good offering in hand if you're being this much of a pain.
justice. Leave its master, a bloated carcass in the spew.
I'm telling you, a Sahuagin stole my beef.
What's a swag, Jim?
If they're right about the Swahagan, I may take up another line of work. Though nothing seems safe these days.
You hear these mooks trying to tell me about fishing? I've been fishing here all my life.
I think I'm afraid of swag, Jims. But the others think I don't know shit, but I do. I do know shit.
If we caught a Sahuagin, they buy it at the fish market. A Sahuagin?
What's a swag, Jim?
A shark person, then. They don't play nice.
Salty breeze.
Seems you've crossed the wrong threshold. Time to defend yourself.
I think I'm afraid of swag, Jims.
Big liars just clean your leg.
Salty breeze.
Swallowed a load of water, woke up with a flood tide standing over me. Do you think we could have saved anything? What do you mean? How about yours? If Underling hadn't drowned me, that was a mercy.
Not my favourite experience.
Just think what could have happened
to be so blessed by
if Underling hadn't intervened.
Kira? Bloody terrible. That's what. I mean, that wouldn't be enough
to save her. Maybe she would have still been alive if those fishes didn't pull her out of the water.
We panicked, didn't I? Took three wave servants to hold me under. We have to trust they would have minded if I could wake up afterwards. I know, so.
If we caught a Sahuagin, would they buy it at the fish market?
A Sahuagin is more likely to catch you.
I don't like this conversation at all.
Bones and fish in this one.
Glorious wave mother. Pour fury upon the beast responsible for this.
Bitch Queen's blessings.
Umberly despises ditherers.
go with the girls.
500 gold.
I'll find another way
At least
towards
100 in coin.
Trust me, you don't want to eat these.
Wonder what's causing it.
Maybe it's my nets. I'll give them a clean too.
$1,000 gold, all in cash, no notes.
Sold. A pleasure doing business with you, sir.
My father always told me, Kate, commerce is like warfare. Fight for it like your life's at stake. Slipping through the absolute blockade is risky.
I was this close to landing that deal. Next time, for sure.
What? How much for the saltpeter, including fee?
Of course they do.
Depends.
The fish.
Very funny. I'm telling you, there's something off about it.
It's the only solution. Trust me. I'll catch up to you.
You better. This is life and death for me too, mate. You only get as many berths on my sloop as you can pay for. If I allow any freeloaders, my own crew will scrag me.
I hate sending Lee packing the girls off without me. But if that smuggler can get them to Waterdeep and away from the Absolute...
I hate this. That lousy smuggler won't take all of us because we can't afford 4 berths. Greedy bastard.
You want 4 berths on the sloop? You pay for all 4 berths.
I don't want to go without Papa! Mama, he has to go with us!
Captain, we have 2 children. You can't make us split up the family.
The crew and I are...
Papa says I have to be strong to help Mama. I don't know if I can be that strong. But I'll try.
You.
It's the only solution. Trust me. I'll catch up to you.
You better catch up to us.
We only have enough for 3. We sold everything.
These waters my whole life.
Slipping through the absolute blockade is risky business.
It's the only solution. Trust me.
This is life and death for me too, mate. You only get as many berths on my sloop as you can pay for. If I allow any freeloaders, my own crew will scrag me. Very well, I'll do it. Suppose I can find some way to make it good with the crew.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Fished these waters my whole life. Never know anything. Something's going on down there. I bet my net on it.
At least 100 in coin.
That's harbor robbery, especially when it's been in storage for months.
We both know you sell it for twice that to the...
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. I just couldn't bear to leave our girl's father behind.
I don't know who you are, but all I can say is thank you. If you ever have children, you'll understand what you've done for us.
Are the gods truly this petty?
Saltpeter, including fee.
How many barrels?
Harbor robbery.
grimy as anything recently.
Can't talk. Bloody oil's gummed up my nets.
Hells, it's everywhere still. I don't suppose you've got any experience getting oil out of sealed wood. Course not. You've been talking to that lot from the Water Queen's house, haven't you? Now, did you want something, or do you just have an interest in fishing vessels? Oh, sure. In fact, we fished her out of the water. Me and Flea here were out on the water casting our nets, expecting to find the usual crop of halibut. Then, all of a sudden, my net starts dragging, and there's a bloody wave seven all twisted up in it. We took her back to the docks to try and help her, but she was already dead. We both saw some sort of wake moving towards the docks when we picked her up. But there weren't any other boats around. Maybe it was something big moving underwater. I don't know. It was weird, whatever it was. Kinda looked like it might have been heading towards that building across the channel, actually. The other wave servants came to get it. Her. Sorry. They took her back to the temple. You can hear the bloody caterwauling from here. Buggered if I know. Might be something to do with all that oil in the water. It's too bad we can't sell him. Bloody waste, if you ask me. The boat's fine, but the nets are in tatters. Need to deal with all this oil before we can fix them, though.
Grimy as anything recently.
This dock is closed until further notice by order of Lord Gortash.
Win this war on our asses, will we? Sounds worse than it is. I'll be all right.
Everyone's working doubles at the moment. Lord Gortash says it's the only way we'll beat the Absolute.
Cargo is hard then. Try for a better price than Lord Steve.
That's no bloodstain, it's oil. Something sprung a leak.
Maybe more.
Gortash is working us to the bone. You need to get
Are
some...
the gods truly this petty?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Darling, get me drunk and make me feel. It's not my fault. I'm not to blame. These ain't my sins. I broke my chains. There's more to do and I still want to live.
I feel your breath upon my neck.
Just out of view.
Good and quiet. Just how it should be.
I am so very stealthy.
Let's go.
Can't stay idle.
Swallow your battle cries, fiend, and wash them down with steel! Someone hold Boo. He will not enjoy the bumpings to come.
On my way. Talk to me.
Let's turn someone inside out.
I don't need any attention right now.
That's curious.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Watch your back. With pleasure.
What's next? Best get going.
Careful, I bite.
Looking ahead.
Pipes and pumps. That must be how they keep this basement dry, though it's clearly below harbour level.
Steel sharp, hamster hungry.
All right, what now?
Who says what?
No time to rest.
According to the label, this urn is filled with G-cube lubricant. How many gelatinous cubes would have to be rendered down into slippery salve to fill an urn this size?
what's in here.
Oi! What's this? You ain't supposed to be down here, mate.
You spot a curious metal contraption in the water. A submersible.
The only port in this whole bleeding city that matters. Now, why are you here? Did Gortash send you? No news is good news, right? Especially with the rough water between here and the Iron Throne. No prisoners lost in the last batch of runs either, though them servants of Umbly are making the trip damn near deadly. Bloody salt is always flopping around in the water. I've almost hit one or two now. Might have even nicked one off the port bow the other day. Maybe that'll teach them to keep out of the way. It's an underwater prison, most secure in the realms. Myself and Cap are the only ones who can make it there in one piece. Lord Gortash keeps some Gondians there. Collateral to keep those working in the Steelwatch Foundry under control. Oh, yeah? And are you here to make good on that? And you're the judge, jury, and executioner, is that it? Yeah, right. Say goodbye, kid.
Moving.
Another fight. Let's go. Morse character. Fall by my hand.
To arms! Wait, no. To swords! Whose battle cry is too high for your hearing. But you should tremble all the same.
should I do? On my way.
Let's have some carnage.
To glory or glorious death!
Ready.
May the gods take you first.
Something's going on down here. Bet my net on it.
World with your word. Subsume us utterly.
Feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as I feel your heart beating my soul, our futures bound, our bodies your blood like wine, I wanted it. Oh, darling, get me drunk and wipe me. It's not my fault, I'm not to blame. These ain't my sins, I broke my chain.
I've got a long road ahead.
Rejoice as the Wave Mother welcomes another daughter to the deep. Is it done? Have you slain the Beastmaster? Umberly smiles on us all. Thank you for enacting her blessed vengeance. May the tides crush his bones to sand. As promised, the Wave Mother rewards those who submit to her will. May the seas be as kind as you deserve.
You tamed the Beastmaster. We thank you, friend.
And, well, in it.
May you too feel Umberly's embrace one day.
Umberly will surely watch over you after what you did for her. Thank you.
You'd better have a very good offering in hand if you're being this much of a pain.
The Wave Mother has righteously avenged our sister. We thank you for your hand in it.
Our gratitude is as deep as the Sea of Swords. Thank you for avenging our sweet sister.
Can't chat. These offerings need to be stored before the next tide, or there'll be a laundra to pay.
Please, head inside. Don't let me keep you from the celebrations.
The ceremony's over, but I can still hear the singing in my mind. You're lucky to have witnessed something so joyous.
Don't worry. Big lawyer's just pulling your leg.
I'm not. It was a sahwaggin, big as life, all fangs and...
I get it. I'll behave.
Unbelievable watching this. What was your drowning like then?
She'll hear you. I'm sure Unbelief.
Swallowed a load of water, woke up with a flood tide standing over me. Done.
Do you think we could have saved?
How about yours?
What do you mean? If Unbelief hadn't drowned her.
That's not my favourite experience, but well worth it.
Just think what could have happened.